How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. The House just voted on the new $3 trillion HEROES Act, and they went through and passed it through the House. So I want to go over exactly what this act contains, what this means going forward, and what you should look for in the coming days to really know, will this actually go through or will it be sent back down to be revised? So before we start into it, if you don't mind going down and subscribing and liking the video, it really helps out the channel, and then you will get more information on this in the future. So they just passed this through the House. From here, it will go to the Senate and to the President, and they'll have to sign off on it. And the President actually said that this bill was dead on arrival, and other Republicans have also said that it's not going to go through the Senate. We'll have to see what's going to happen. I think that there's a big push to get this through because a lot of people need stimulus. And this bill helps a ton of people. It's $3 trillion. It's the largest bill so far. And it covers a variety of different stimulus. So the number one thing that a lot of people are wondering about are whether it contains stimulus checks to individuals. And it does contain that, along with a lot of other ways that you can benefit. But the stimulus checks on this bill say that it will provide up to $1,200 payments to individuals that make the same amount that the last bill had. So if you got the last stimulus check, you will get this one again. So if you make $150,000 or less as a couple, you get the whole amount. If you make $75,000 or less as an individual, you will get the full amount, and it's phased out if you make more than that. But you and your significant other can get $1,200. And also, unlike the last stimulus check you could get $500 per dependent up to 3 dependents. This one would give you $1,200 per dependent up to 3 dependents. So you might get $6,000 from this stimulus. But there are other things that this bill will take care of too. And one of those is there was a big issue after the last stimulus checks where people that were married to someone with an ITIN number weren't able to get any of the stimulus from the stimulus checks. So neither the person that was a US citizen or the person with the ITIN number would get the stimulus. So it caused a lot of issues where these are US citizens who aren't getting stimulus just because they're married to someone from outside the country. So a lot of people actually sued the president and sued the government over this, and they put in this proposal that they would get this stimulus check, the person that is the US citizen. There's also about $1 trillion in aid to state and local governments, which they really need it. They're not getting the tax revenue that they used to because so many people are out of work. A lot of budgets are being cut, and just the fact too that the unemployment's so high, so a lot of people are draining the state's resources. This would also extend the $600 per week that people are getting from unemployment right now through January 2021. So it would add another 6 months about onto this extra $600 per week. Now, and not getting too far into the politics, but that might cause an issue where people don't really want to go back to work for a while just because of so many people that are getting paid more now than before. There's also more coronavirus testing. There's also enhancing tax credits for employers to keep their workers on payrolls. There's also support for renters and homeowners. There's extra money for the nutrition assistance program. And then also there's going to be some kind of student loan forgiveness or student loan helping that they're going to give also. So there's a lot of different things that are included in this bill. Now, if it doesn't go through the Senate or the President, I think that they'll send it back down. The Senate and the President really want something to protect all these companies that are going to be reopening soon because they don't want them to be getting sued from people that might catch coronavirus once they go to their location. And then, a lot of other companies will hear that and not want to open up because people are getting sued. So I think that if it doesn't pass there, it'll be sent back down and it'll have to have that included. That's their main thing that they want. And then the president also wants some payroll tax cuts. So he might want something more direct than what's in the bill already. But there is a ton of stuff in this bill. It's 1,800 pages long. So it covers a wide range of stuff. I know the Republicans wanted it a little bit more pointed towards a couple different things instead of just the Democrats who they think put a ton of stuff in and just tried to include other funding for stuff. So I think that it will go through. Eventually this bill will be passed, or a different version of it will be passed, but there might have to be some revision if it gets sent back down. But there's no definitive check that you're going to get yet. We aren't sure what we'll get and when we'll get it. So just know that going forward. A lot of people will ask me as soon as I post these, are we getting a check? And if you watch a video, you'll see that we don't know yet. It's just moving forward. Just like the last ones, it took several weeks, if not a month, to get it actually passed through. But let me know what you guys think of this bill below. Let me know whether you think it will be passed or whether it will have to be revised, and whether this is enough. So I appreciate it, guys. Please like and subscribe again, and I will see you in the next update video.